Thank you for doing this impromptu. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
So this is my boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, actually.
We used to date.
We used to, but he wasn't putting out, so had to call it quits. But yeah, Frankie Cavone, man, Mirth Films. You may know him. Very popular guy.
This is my my Uncle Rob. We get in all the trouble together, and we have a good time with it.
Yeah.
We go way back.
Way back. So you've been writing songs.
I've been writing songs because I am somebody who, when you're in the media field, you spend a lot of time on the computer, you spend a lot of time behind the camera, you spend a lot of time out in the field. And for me, I am somebody who needs to have an outlet that is separate from just being in front of electronics. And guitar was something that I always done for fun. I don't consider myself a musician at all because there's so many great musicians here that exist in the capital region, and I play just because I purely need an outlet, and this is for me is my outlet other than exercising, and exercising sucks sometimes. So why don't you exercise your fingers?
That's right. That's what she said. So we're gonna play a couple of tunes here, right?
We're gonna play a couple of tunes that are gonna be all originals. And again, just a huge shout out to RadioRadioX, Xperience Monthly. Make sure to follow, and huge shout out to this guy, No MSG TV on YouTube. Subscribe, smash that like button, all that bullshit. So,
well, thanks. Enough of the blowjobs. That's why we broke up. It was all just blowjobs. But let me blow you back.
Well, let me give you a hand here.
Mirth Films. I mean, talking about photographers, man. I mean, you guys really set the bar really high. So, I mean, if you're looking for great photography, if you're looking to hire the guy, maybe give him a couple bucks in his pocket. That wouldn't hurt either.
I gotta feed my cat, so
Yes.
$1 goes a long way. Maybe stretch it.
It's mirth-films.com.
Don't forget the dash.
If you go to mirthfilms.com, well, it's kind of like that incident that happened with the Barbie doll and the Wicked thing. You seen that? It'll lead to a really dirty site. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, don't mess up those algorithms. It gets a little weird on there.
It does. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Frankie Cavone.
All right, so as Rob said, my name is Frank Cavone. I am a human being from Capital Region, and this song I wrote because I go through waves of my life where I feel like I'm either overdoing it or overstressed or not stressed enough, and sometimes the music industry can do that to you. I'm very grateful for every opportunity I've ever had in my entire life, but I am a human and I do get tired. So this song is called Yes Man. I wrote this song in about an hour, and it's become one of my favorite songs that I've ever written, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So I'm going to try to remember all the lyrics. It's been only 2 weeks since I've written this, and I've been present for 1 week since I've yeah, we'll just get into it. Yes, man. Here we go. People and places, the same old faces, dragging me down in all the wrong cases. Just want something in the end. Keep on take, don't wanna be your friend. Watching me tumble every day and night. Whatever it takes to chase the limelight. Life washes away, no time to smell the roses. Broken and beat, this is the life I've chosen. Working my hands to the bone. Surviving, I'm feeling alone. It's your life, not mine. Come on and use me one more time. The joy was lost, it started taking its toll. Where's the passion when you're stuck in a hole? No direction, the bucket's dry. I let it happen and ask myself why. Make it easy and take the wheel. It doesn't really matter how I feel when you have the keys and it's all mapped out. But internally I wanna scream and shout. Working my hands to the bone. Surviving, I'm feeling alone. It's your life, not mine. Come on and use me one more time. Take my knowledge, take my soul, take my energy, you're on a roll. I give you my time, I give you my all, but will you help me when I start to fall? Take my word while you try to pretend. Without me, you're nothing in the end. Count your blessings, my day has come to finally rest. The job is done. Working my hands to the bone. Surviving on feeling alone. It's your life, not mine. Use me one more time. Ah, ooh, 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 whoa, whoa. Ah, ooh,
Really put your heart into that one.
You know, I tried to think about it a little bit when I was writing it, but like in all seriousness, so like media life, it really turns to burnout sometimes, and like it comes in waves, and you hope it doesn't come at the time where you need to be present the most. And also like just being present in general can be tough sometimes in your own personal life, and it's something that I become more I guess I just opened my eyes to it a little more, because I do have people that I love in my life, and I don't want to let them down, because at the end of the day, this stuff that I get to do is all for fun, and but you know, there are people out there thinking about you. So while you're being selfish and choosing to spend your time the way you do, just remember that there's other people out there that need you as much as you need yourself. So that's why I wrote the song, and it's literally writing just like is like my one outlet. Like therapy is for other people. I highly suggest, if you're going through something, go to therapy, but like writing shit down, keeping a journal, and doing what you got to do for yourself is super important. So that's why I wrote the song. My next song that I'm about to play is another new song that I wrote. It's called Back At Ya. And we're going to segue into an Iron Maiden song while we do that. But Back At Ya, I wrote because I was like, I kind of want to write in a different way that I listen to music. So this one's a little faster, and we're just going to segue right into the Iron Maiden song, which it's called Holy Smoke. I think it's off No Prayer for the Dying. I could be wrong, but you know.
It's up to you to Google.
It's up to you to Google it. I wrote this song about the person I love the most. So,
thank you.
You're welcome. Secrets uncovered, feelings discovered. Being right next to me is like billions in the same degree. Can't find the words that describe it, makes it easy to get lost in your eyes, and the spark keeps burning, your heart forever burning. Days with you under the sun, it feels like it just begun. There's not a second that goes by where time passes under the sky. Life stops when I dance with you, twirl through memories we get to review. It's salted corny, but that's just me. You say back at ya, and now we're free. Believe in me, send no money. Died on the cross, that ain't funny. But my so-called friends are making me a joke. Missed out what I said like I never spoke. Choose what they wanna hear, don't tell us lies. As they seek out the truth and they're watching you die. Cleaning your souls by taking your money. Flies around shit, bees around honey. Holy smoke, holy smoke. There's plenty bad preachers for the devil to stoke. Lead 'em in feet first, this is no joke. This is thirsty work, making holy smoke. Making holy smoke. Jimmy Reptile and all his friends say they're gonna be with you at the end. Burning records, burning books. Holy soldiers, Nazi looks. Crocodile smile, just wait a while till the TV queen gets her makeup clean. I lived in filth, I've lived in sin, but I still smell cleaner than the shit you're in. Holy smoke, holy smoke. There's plenty bad preachers for the devil to stoke. Lead 'em in feet first, this is no joke. This is thirsty work, making holy smoke. Making holy smoke. He ain't religious, he ain't no fool, but when Noah built the Cadillac, he thought it was cool. 2 by 2, they're still going down as the satellite circus just left town. I think they're strange, and when they're dead, they'll have a Lincoln for their bed. Friend of the president, trick of the tail. Now we got 34 counts, 100 years in jail. Holy smoke, holy smoke. There's plenty bad preachers for the devil to stoke. Lead 'em in feet first, this is no joke. This is thirsty work, making holy smoke. Making holy smoke. Minutes.
Yo, that was a lot of fun, man.
You think so?
Yeah.
How cheesy was that for a song?
No, I was dancing over there, man. You didn't see me because I don't like to give away my dance moves. You got to pay for the lessons. But that was good, man.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you so much.
That was enjoyable, man. I'm glad to see you having fun.
You know, I try to have fun as much as I can. Sometimes I have too much fun, but I don't have nearly as much fun until I come to RadioRadioX here on Remsen Street in Coast, New York. So if you are a musician who are trying to get the word out, this is a really cool opportunity. I'm not even a musician. Rob gave me this opportunity. So whoever you are out there in the interwebs and online, reach out to these guys because they support live and local music, and they're warriors for rock and roll and every other genre across the board. So.
Hell yeah, it's all rock and roll to me, man.
That's right.
But it's not all blues. Sometimes you just want to rock and roll.
Sometimes you just want to have the greens.
Yeah, we got some greens to smoke after this.
That's right. And we got one more song for you. This one's called The Watchman. This song, I was highly influenced by Widespread Panic at the time, and I wrote a couple songs before this. This was really I was going through a shit breakup at the time. Wrote one song that really means a lot, which I'll save for another time. But The Watchman, I wrote, it was one of those songs just like the first song I played, Yes Man, where it kind of just came within an hour of time. The words just spoke to me, and everything just flowed. So I'm going to try to replicate that right now. Can't tell you it's going to work, but Watchman by me. And if you're out there and you have a drum set and a bass and maybe a set of keyboards, I would love to start a band sometime. it would be really cool. So, again, thank you, Rob Smittix. Thank you, Art for that. Thank you, RadioRadioX, for everything that you guys do. I'm Frankie Cavone. Follow mirth-films.com for all the bullshit that you want to see. And subscribe on YouTube. Smash that like button because this is a No Message TV, and it's a proud opportunity to be here. So, The Watchmen, here we go. Looking at my doorstep, I catch that same old breeze. One that makes me frown, one that brings me to my knees. Now I know that same old feeling ain't gonna do me right. I drift to my left and I send it straight to the night. And I know I ain't gonna do this rift one more time. So I roll up in my caddy, stogie in my hand. I show 'em who's the boss with some sizzle like a frying pan. Now listen, man, you know who I am. I travel through the night, take 'em out one by one, steady within flight. And I know I ain't going through this shit one more time. Jet set on the Victory, I look down at him with glee. Doing what's right, I just might kick him to the cannon and let him flee. They said you only live once, I'd like to give that a try. No regrets, just cheap cigarettes, free until I die. And I know I ain't going through this shit one more time. Now you see, I got this hunch, everything's gonna be just fine. Get your stuff right out the door, I'll keep what is mine. It's funny it had to be this way, you know that life is a crime. Double crossers, stay in line, call the watchman anytime. And I know I ain't gonna do this rift one more time. Woo! Thank you, that was a lot of fun. Go fuck yourselves. Have a good night.
He said.